Glass tilts, aromas rise, and suddenly you're not just tasting wine, you're traveling to the world of wine. Welcome to Swirl, Sip, and Savor, your weekly passport to the world of wine. I'm your host, Beatrice Gotro. On this show, our journey takes us on stops as we explore wine, one region, one bottle, one glass at a time. Each week, we'll journey through different corners of the wine world to taste some of our favorite wines and meet the producers behind them. Our goal is to bring the world into your glass, whether you're in your living room, your dining room, or still in your study. So grab your glass, take a seat, and let's swirl, sip, and savor together. Today, we're raising our glasses to celebration, preparing for New Year's Eve with two sparkling wines that embody elegance, energy, and joy. The luminous Billecart-Salmon Brut Rosé, my favorite, and a refined vintage Brut from a champagne that will rival any champagne on the market. I've always believed that champagne is more than a wine. It's a feeling. And for me, that feeling is forever tied to one of my most memorable birthdays. A couple of years ago, I celebrated my birthday in Champagne, and it was every bit as magical as you would imagine. The air was crisp, the vineyards were bare, but still beautiful. The rose had started fading into winter. I remember walking down the avenue in Epernay, elegant mansions lining the boulevard, golden lights spilling from the cellars. I visited Billecart-Salmon for the very first time. It was a quiet morning, the chill of winter, balanced by the warmth of the people who welcomed me. I toured the gardens, the vat house, the barrel rooms, and the cellars. And then finally, the tasting room, where a single flute of Brut Rosé caught under a sunlight captured my heart. Soft salmon pink, a cascade of fine bubbles rising like tiny pearls. One sip, and I understood why champagne is so timeless. The precision, the grace, and all the emotion captured in a single glass. That moment, surrounded by centuries of craft and the sparkle of a new year, felt like everything Swirl, Sip, and Savor stands for: connection, story, and joy. The Brut Rosé is a masterclass in balance, blending Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Meunier with a touch of still red Pinot Noir added for structure and color. It's not a loud champagne, but it's one that draws you in. Each bottle is fermented at low temperatures to preserve freshness and aged patiently in cool chalk cellars. The result, elegance in motion. Pour a glass. Look at that color. Beautiful rose gold, bubbles like pearls rising to the rim. On the nose, strawberries, raspberries, all lifted by small notes of brioche. Citrus is amazing. On the palate, it's silky and sparkles, fully wrapped into this finish that's minerality but poise. It's both joyful and composed, the kind of champagne that doesn't get loud to make its presence known. This is the champagne that I opened to begin the night on New Year's Eve. It loves oysters, smoked salmon, and soft cheeses, but you can have it on its own. It's the first pour as friends arrive, and that second glass as laughter starts to fill the room. At midnight, Brut Rosé, pure poetry in motion, graceful, celebratory, and unforgettable. Will you have a glass? Now let's stay in champagne, but we're going to shift from the delicate pink of Billecart to the classic Brut. Louis Roederer. Peter Lim often highlights houses that bridge tradition and innovation, and one that beautifully meets this philosophy is Louis Roederer. Roederer has long been revered for its meticulous vineyard management and estate fruit, crafting wines that balance chalky minerality with depth. The vintage Brut is a snapshot of Champagne's northern terroir, vibrant, focused, and wonderfully age-worthy. This Brut blends Pinot Noir from the Montagne de Reims for structure with Chardonnay from the Côte de Blanc for brightness. A small portion of reserve wine adds complexity, while 3 to 5 years of aging in the bottle, probably longer, gives texture and toast. Pale gold, fine bubbles at the rim, on the nose, greeted by baked apples, lemon, roasted almonds. On the palate, pear, brioche, hint of spice, that chalky minerality. It's endlessly refreshing. A champagne that will carry you well past midnight. This champagne is brilliant with truffled popcorn, shrimp, my favorite fried, and anything that's kissed by salt. It's the champagne that I also carry into New Year's Day brunch. Think scrambled eggs with smoked trout, and my personal favorite, fried chicken. The crisp, salty crunch meets the champagne's acidity in the most perfect way. If you have room for dessert, try a bite of hazelnut praline or almond tart. The champagne's freshness cuts right through the richness. So whether your glass blushes pink from Billecart-Salmon or gleams gold from the Louis Roederer, make your season sparkle with joy, connection, and the beauty of new beginnings. Did you know that champagne pressure inside the bottle is 3 times that of a car tire? That's what gives the bubbles the fineness, like those pearls at the rim. They rise almost unstoppable. So my question to you, what will you be toasting with this New Year's Eve? The beautiful Billecart-Salmon, Brut Rosé, or the classic Louis Roederer Vintage Brut? Drop your answer in the comments and join me next time as we explore sparkling wines from across the world, bottles that bring bubbles but does not break your bank. And if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, go ahead and click that button so you can get your passport stamp as we journey through different corners of the wine world. That's today's journey on Swirl, Sip, and Savor. Until next week, the world awaits at the rim of your glass. Happy New Year. Cheers.